thing as monsters.
I used to think that. I was wrong.
I'm thankful to know that DC stands for dumb crap, because that's what that's what this is. This is dumb crap, and I'm just gonna go ahead and start pointing out everything that's wrong with it, which is everything. So let's get down to it, shall we? First of all, Starfire, African American, don't like it. Wrong. Never once did we even want that. As children, we were expecting to at least get someone, dare I say, yes, Caucasian, that we envisioned as a Starfire. Raven, never this demonic. This is absolutely trash. They gave it a dark undertone. They gave this a dark undertone and thought it was gonna go over well, and it didn't. It's almost like you're doing a Suicide Squad Juniors version, and that's stupid if that's what you were aiming for, because the Teen Titans never had a dark undertone to it whatsoever until like nearing the end, but even then it wasn't that dark. This Beast Boy looks dumb, nowhere near correct. I don't even know how they expect to make him shapeshift into all those different animals. If I'm guessing correctly, they're gonna make him shapeshift into cats and dogs and anything they can actually figure out, and that's not gonna work. It's gonna be stupid. So DC, you guys are really messing up here. Let's go ahead and address the even bigger elephant in the room. There's no Cyborg in this. Cyborg was never in Justice League, so they messed up when they put Cyborg in Justice League. Especially if you knew you were going to be making this Titans show. It would have just been better off to make it according to the TV show. Because I can't say you could have made it directly towards or directly from the comic book, because I don't read comic books. I never seen the comic book. So I don't know what was in the comic book, but I'm almost sure Starfire wasn't black in the comic book either. So, again, this is my thoughts right here. So, I understand if you're not trying to mimic what exactly happened in the cartoon, but when it comes to casting, you probably shouldn't mess that up. And yes, I understand completely that Starfire has orange skin. Yes, she's orange. I openly admit that. But just because you're orange doesn't mean that's an exact annotation to say that because she was orange in the cartoon means she needs to be black in live action. That's not how it works. That's actually really more offensive than actually giving us a black Starfire if you actually think about that for a second. And I guess they try and appeal to everybody around the world because it's 2018 and everybody's a sensitive piece of crap. But however, like I said before, nobody asked for this. We didn't ask for an African American Starfire. We didn't ask for an Asian Beast Boy. Because, no offense, nobody ever knew Beast Boy's race. But if you ask me, Beast Boy was clearly the black kid who walked around your high school that rocked a pair of Vans and hung out with one of the, I don't know, kinda cool black kids who was Cyborg. So you're typically messing up something that we had our own annotation to, and we already had things assumed. So everybody, yes, assumed that Starfire was a hot Caucasian girl, whether you believe it or not. We assumed that. So that's what we were kind of expecting to see. And that's not taking anything away from the actress that they got to play Starfire. Because don't get me wrong, she was in Legacy 24, I believe. And I'm sure she did an amazing job in that. However, like I said, don't get me wrong, she's very soft-spoken as well, kind of like Starfire. She's the wife of Corey Hawkins. I get that. However, she's no Starfire. It's just that simple. I don't know how how they expect us to go over, but I'm guarantee you all 10 of those first episodes are going to be trash. DC's, you guys really need to work on this stuff, because I can guarantee you this is going to be worse than a CarMax commercial, and CarMax commercials suck. Oh my god. There's just so many things that go through my head when I see things like this. And oh god, you guys are unbelievable. I'm gonna touch on this streaming thing real quick that you have going on because it needs to be talked about as well. You guys are so ballsy. You are offering something that nobody has even seen yet, and the best you can do is Aquaman tickets. Are you serious? You're DC. Give me a T-shirt or something. Don't just say, "Oh, you could win Aquaman tickets if you pay $74." You know I could just go buy the damn tickets, right? Pre-order it. It's cheaper. Why do I even want your garbage universe or your garbage streaming thing or your streaming network when I can just go pay for Aquaman tickets and obviously look this show up online on YouTube when somebody's gonna put it on YouTube, and I can just watch it for free, and I can actually watch you guys. I can actually watch that show after I'm done watching Aquaman and fall asleep on it, because that's what it's gonna be, a giant yawn. Wow, I am shocked at DC. I'm just trying to figure out at what point did someone think this was going to be a great idea? Because it's not. This is a whole giant car accident that's taking place in front of that's taking place, and we're just gonna watch it happen. And like I said, I understand nobody should be this hung up on race. We shouldn't be hung up on race. But like I said, when you watch a TV show and you hold that TV show to high standards as a kid, and you grow up as a fan and you go, "Oh, I'm sure they're gonna do something big," and then they don't do anything big. They keep the small mind, and they obviously go outside the box. Like, no, I don't even want to say they went outside the box. They threw the whole damn box away. Like, but that was stupid because you took out obviously your token black guy, your highly lifted black guy. Everybody liked Cyborg. Cyborg appealed to almost 3 different audiences. Obviously the amputee one because he was half man, half robot. He appealed to the black people. He appealed to obviously because he was black. He appealed to white people because he said booyah. No offense, if you think about it, Cyborg and the Teen Titans almost beat out Disney with Cyborg alone. Nobody can do that. Like, how do you take out the person that appealed to 3 different people, say you sold him to Justice League, and then pretend like he never happened in Teen Titans? That's stupid. Again, a giant blunder on DC. Like, DC really doesn't care what they do anymore. I can obviously see that by this garbage trailer.
So to recap, Arrow was the culmination of dark and gritty with plenty witty melodrama, and Flash was the campy and most comic book-centric DC TV show out there. Heck, even the Legends of Tomorrow embraced their camp and oddball team moves to create something fresh and fun. The trailer for Titans serves as another reminder to Jeff Johns that the Dark Knight-itis is still very strong. The cast, as well as the risky diversity choices, not only disrespects fans, but also feels pandering, as if the appeal of bringing the Teen Titans into live action wasn't enough, which is why they decided to bring out the same filtered look of Batman v Superman, removing the teen out of the name, and really selling the darkness and gloom that this show will be portraying. I think the real problem is that Titans is DC's safe show that wants to spin a fresh look on a franchise, while also adhering to similar tones and dialogue that feels hollow and grating. With a production value that's above a Flash episode but lower than Luke Cage, I really want this show to surprise me. But then again, the last time we got a show with weird comic book origins that spun it into a gritty idea that took everything seriously, we got Iron Fist. So good luck.